Good morning, everyone. Today I am headed out. Well, we are headed down to the farm to get our meat for the week. So I figured I would show that a little bit and share that with you guys. So we're going to go get in the truck and I will let you know when we're there. We have arrived. We are here. It's very, very bright out. Let me turn you around a little bit. Yeah, there's the hubby. Wave, honey. There's the farm store where we're headed. I don't see any moo-moos out today. We're gonna go in and get some meat and I'll catch you in a little bit. We're just leaving and Glenn's got 2 big bags full of meat. And I have the eggs. 2 dozen farm fresh eggs. We'll take them all home and then I'll let you see what we got when we get there. Now comes the fun part, unpacking. So I want to start over here. We got 2 dozen farm fresh eggs. Look at those. I'm going to be hard boiling 1 dozen eggs. I send a hard boiled egg with Glenn every morning to work for his lunch, and the other one will be for eating during the week if we want them scrambled, poached, over easy, whatever else ways you could think of making eggs. So that is the eggs. And here I've got hot sausage. I've got 2 pounds of the hot sausage right here. And these, I patty them up and send 3 patties with Glenn to work because yes, these were from an Oink Oink, not a Moo Moo, but real food. It fills him up. I used to send him with quite a bit of food. I'd send him with leftovers and snacks and donuts and whatever so that he had enough food to eat because he walks a lot. He walks a marathon a week at his job, so it's a lot. But sending him with 3 sausage patties, and they're about that big. They're, 1 pound of sausage I think I've made into maybe 8 or 9 patties. So that for him to take that to work with him and he's not hungry, that's a win. Love that. Now this is exciting. I am very, very, very excited about this next one. This is beef heart. I have never ate beef heart before. I've never cooked beef heart before, but I'm trying to eat more organ meats. So I have this beef heart. Look how big that is. Oh, I can't wait to eat it. It's frozen, so I couldn't actually chew on it. I also got a kidney. I have a pound of liver still left in the freezer from last time. So that's going to be my organ meats for the week. That's what I'm trying to eat more of during the week. I got 1, 2, let's see, is this one, 3, 4 pounds of ground beef. This is the best ground beef in the entire world. If you can see that, the color on this, you only need salt and pepper on burgers when you use this meat. It's phenomenal. And today I will be putting this in my crock pot. We have a, I can't read it here, beef bone-in chuck roast. There is, right in here, there's a little bit of bone in that fat. Oh my goodness. Again, you don't need a whole lot of seasoning to cook these because they are real. It's real meat. So we're going to be eating on this later. And the last thing that we got is cube steak. And again, look at the color on that. Fantastic. So we got all of this here. for just over $100. And this is our food basically for the week. Yes, I do add a little bit of veggies here and there. I do have some, you know, I've got stir fry and a little bit of broccoli in here, but that's it. I'm trying not to eat too many other things because I don't know where they come from. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all this stuff put up and in the freezer where it needs to be. I'm gonna get this in my crock pot, and I might add on a little bit of us tasting that tonight because it is so good and I'm really looking forward to that again. So I hope you enjoyed my little grocery haul here, and I will catch you all later when I get that thing in the crock pot. So until then, be good. Hello, it is the next day. I know I said that I would show you the roast that I did in the crock pot. I completely forgot and we ate it. So there's nothing left to show for that. I apologize. It smelled so good and I completely forgot and we ate it. So I apologize. But I have this beef heart. It is semi-thawed. And we are going to cut this up. Well, I'm going to cut it up to get it ready for consumption this week. No, I don't think I'm going to eat this entire beef heart in 1 week. I'm not that crazy. They're out of the way. Look at this. I mean, that is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I don't really know what I'm doing. What I read was to cut it against the grain into slices like a steak. This is still semi-frozen, so it should be slightly easier to cut. I'm going to leave the fat on there, I think. I might, if I do trim it off, I will cook it in that. Because I actually may have to cut some of that off to get more to the meat. But let's go ahead and see what happens when we cut into this fat here. Is that all fat? Basically, that's all fat. There's just a little bit of meat there. So we'll play with that later. It does seem to slice up fairly easily though. Oh, it's so pretty. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut it in slices. That way I can cook slices of it, you know, during the day. And that can be my lunch. Get me some good organ meats in there. Trying to eat more organ meats. They're so rich in vitamins and minerals, and I mean, everybody back in the day, everybody ate the organ meats. We don't very much anymore, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I tend to lean towards it's a bad thing. I want to get as much actual nutrition as I possibly can. I have no idea how this is going to taste. I have never eaten heart of any kind. I mean, yes, I dreamed of, you know, when I go hunting and get my first deer to, you know, like the hunters do and the native peoples, and take a big old bite out of that heart while it's, you know, still beating, or, you know, it was beating a minute ago. And yes, I know that people see that as kind of a gross tradition, but there has to be a reason for it, right? It wouldn't just be like, oh yeah, I tried the heart. Yeah, no reason. It was just, you know, what you do when you're hunting. There has to be a reason for it. There's always a reason for everything. Nothing happens just by happenstance. You know. The next thing to figure out is how much I need to eat a day. I'm not sure. I'm trying to learn. But I figure, you know, one piece about that size, that should be good. I love, this is almost purple. Absolutely gorgeous. Freya's down here looking at me like, are you going to drop something? Actually, here, we'll give her this little bit. You want that, Freya? You want that? No? Well, I'll put it down there. Oh, she didn't want it from my hand. She wanted to eat it off the floor. It's much better than a hand. At least to her. Me, I'd rather get it handed to me than eat it off the floor. It looks like we've just got some veins and stuff here. I'm going to see if I can get off of there, because that I don't really want to eat. So I figured I would let you guys see me chop this all up. I'm going to put one piece of it, I'm going to salt and pepper it and put it on a plate and let it sit in the fridge overnight with salt and pepper. Kind of like a little marinade on there, except it's just salt and pepper. And then tomorrow, I'm going to eat some. So if you'd be interested in watching me eat a beef heart, come back tomorrow for that. If you don't watch. Because I will give my actual impression of the taste and if I will try to eat any more after this is gone. So we will find out. I'm going to get this all packaged up. And I think we'll call that good for today so I can get this video uploaded. And like I said, if you want to see me eat some heart, come back tomorrow. I hope everyone has a wonderful, wonderful day. And I will catch you all later. Toodles.